Hi, good morning. This video would be about the mistakes I made during my beginning period of spirituality. Most of us, I run a platform on mindfulness, so this video is for the people, the members of that group. We all make mistakes. Mistakes are human, but spiritual mistakes, which we mostly do, are very common. You'll find an alignment to it. So let's start with the first mistake. When I started meditating, of course, the impact of it, the outcome of it was heightened intuition. Triggered by this, I constantly started looking for guide for every decision I made. 11, 11, 12, 12. These are the things which I always felt that are giving me some clues for answers. Most of them are, but most of them are not too. So I was trying to find answers outside and some kind of spiritual bypassing, which I'll be talking on the next video. What is spiritual bypassing? I started doing that. I went from one spiritual teacher to another, trying to find someone who can give me the answer. Uh, the idea was inside me that this universe owes me an explanation. The mystery of this universe, I wanted to understand. It was much later that I understood that the mysteries cannot be understood; they have to be accepted. Universe is mysterious, so the outcome of meditation over a longer period of time will give you lot of acceptance. Initially the trigger would be to find the answer. Slowly you'll experience that the question starts dropping. So what works in that experience when we are very agitated to find the answer is regular sit down, close your eyes and focus on your breath, going back to meditation. To overcome that experience, only meditation works. So we go forward, we come back to meditation. The second thing which I experience, which is mostly true for all of us, we start finding experiencing ourselves as someone higher than people who are not meditating. I condemn those who didn't meditate. I didn't like hanging around those who do not keep up the conversations about positive energy and the law of attraction. Uh, of course, the idea was they were the unfortunate mortals who would never live the fulfilling life I was living. But over a period of time, I met some unspiritual people who were not following any spiritual practices. They were not writing any gratitude journals, but they were happy and content in their life. They might not consciously were choosing to walk the path of love, but they were demonstrating every aspect of having it in abundance. Slowly, I started figuring that spirituality is not about how much you know about chakras or your mind body, but it is also about the the it gets incorporated inside you in your inner being whole, not positive. Positivity for me is one part of it. Will not be positive all throughout of the day or the month or the week, but you'll feel completely whole, 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 sometimes without even being aware of it. This third thing which I could realize was uh, I was advised to practice every day, but the lazy me always failed to do so. This would make me in a cycle of feeling bad about myself, the guilt of it. So I eventually stopped doing it altogether because I didn't want to face my failure of being unable to do it. So the first question the person who is on the spiritual path, on the meditative path, is asking the real question: am I doing out of love or am I doing out of fear of not doing it? This is a very basic question which every meditator, every person who is on the spiritual path has to ask himself. If it is out of fear, then we need to experience love, self-love. The space from the source from where it has to come, your practices has to be love for yourself. And that is the three parts or the three mistakes I started my spiritual practices. So, making mistakes is very normal. This is a journey. We all do it. I'm making mistakes right now too. So, don't fear mistakes. Meditation will give you a realization of your mistake. The moment you realize, that's it. Don't try to overcome it. Just put light on the negative parts. You cannot fight the negative parts. We cannot fight darkness. We can only add light to the darkness. Right. So, for any questions, we keep doing every week at 11 a.m. mindfulness sessions where we decode, understand, and experience mindfulness. So, please join us if you wish to. Thank you.